What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. On this episode, the full-size Raiden arcade gets one step closer to completion. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 gets its second modification, and we take a look at the arcade as a whole to see how far we've come since episode 5. That's right, get ready for episode 6 of Basement Arcade. So it's a happy day when new artwork arrives in the arcade, and the bezel artwork for the Raiden 2 is definitely no exception. The panel itself is made of half-inch MDF that I've painted flat black, and then it's time to apply this gorgeous sticker. Now it's going to be a little bit difficult because of that hole in the middle. When you have a nice flat panel, the graphics seem to go on just so much smoother, but because you're going to have that divot, it's difficult to get out all the wrinkles. So I'm going to start at the top. That's definitely the point that I wanted to have flush, and then everything else, all the excess, will be trimmed off. So after fighting that wrinkle to the point that I thought I was actually going to damage the artwork, I pretty much just gave up and decided to go ahead and pull the side up off of the panel and then pull that tight, and when I did that, the wrinkle disappeared. So after the large section was cut out of the middle, I took my time with the heat gun and the razor knife to make sure I got all the edges cleaned up and everything really straight, because remember, this is going to be on all sides of your monitor, so you're going to see this, and if there's some weird imperfection, it's going to really bother you. So once it's in the cabinet and the glass is on top, I could lock down the control panel and step back and take a look at this wild black and red bezel artwork and the fact that it contrasts nicely with the plain black and gray sides. Now let's move on over to the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet from Arcade 1-Up that has already received some custom vinyl on the side and front of the control panel. Is also going to receive another custom touch, a lit coin door kit from Retro 530. During assembly, I did drill the half-inch holes exactly like I did for my NFL Blitz cabinet, and then I waited patiently for my lit coin door kit to arrive, and when it did, the rest just fell into place. Now I drill a half-inch hole, which is a little bit larger than is recommended. I think 3/8 would provide a slip fit, and you really wouldn't have to use hot glue, but for me, this just provides a little bit of peace of mind and a much more secure installation. And with this last small modification done, it's time to completely assemble the cabinet and give it its spot on the common riser. It's the last spot on the common riser, and it was saved for just this cabinet. It's sort of a place of honor, and that's going to be situated right between my 4-player Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cabinet and the limited edition Sanwa equipped Marvel Superheroes cab. So with this bad boy finally in place, let's go ahead and kill the lights and see if these lit coin doors look as good as they do on the Blitz cab. Well, I think that's a resounding yes. It's funny how 2 little LED lights can make such a big difference on these cabinets. Well, there goes another couple things scratched off the list. Another long evening is coming to a close, and the arcade is starting to fill up. All the spots on the riser are now filled, so that means if something comes home, something's got to go. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Genesis cabinet. Anyway, that's where I'm at so far. I got to wrap this thing up. Still got some work to do on the Raiden full-size cabinet. Got to get that review done for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But other than that, not a bad day. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by and checking out the channel. Y'all have a blessed day, and I will see you next time. Let's play something. Sorry. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. You understand. You understand.